Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Nathan Gaming, where today we are going to be playing Fire Emblem Engage. It's been a few days, but I had to take a much needed rest because I was not going to stream sick when I streamed, but I wasn't going to record sick, and plus I also didn't want to go to work sick because as someone who works in retail, that's just awful. Anyways, it's just like, that's just shit on top of a shit Sunday. Anyways, moving on. So, man, where did we leave off? Last we left off, yes, we met Prince Diamant, surprisingly Chad, very Chadly. I'm actually so surprised that he's not a shit character. Like, I'm not even kidding. He's actually a decent human being, despite the fact that he's a prince and he comes from a power hungry nation, or a supposedly power hungry nation, and it's a little bit it's a little bit like of a role reversal, because normally a character with his kind of personality and archetype is usually, I mean, he could easily be the protagonist of this story, but no, he's a side character, which is very surprising. But yeah, Dima, man, he's an interesting one. I also heard some other interesting things while I was on break too. One of those things being that a lot of the discussions around this game in particular, like and it's not even anything I wasn't even looking for it, but I apparently have heard just randomly that the translation for this game is a bit fucked, in the sense that a lot of the uh, sexual sort of, I wouldn't say sexual themes, but a lot of like sexual terminologies like femininity and all sorts of other stuff got got cut out of the localization of this game, and that even the a lot of some of the more romantic bits of the supports have been axed as well, and have been in the context of those conversations have been reworked and changed to basically say something else, which is kind of, I think that's kind of dumb. I don't, it hasn't affected my overall experience with the game or enjoyment of it so far, but I mean, it's that's just a slippery slope right there. I mean, I wouldn't screw with the intent of the developers at all. I mean, if I was because when I play a game, I want to get the most authentic version of that experience. And if the experience is muddled because someone apparently decided that they were going to cut a lot of things because either they don't align or agree with the choice of dialogue or story direction, or how those support conversations go, or because of or otherwise, that's I don't necessarily agree with it. Like, it's the same thing how I felt about certain anime. Like, for example, like there's an anime called Natsume Yu what was it, Yujinchou? I don't remember. It's supposed to be a story about a character named Natsume going out to finding like a yokai friends of some kind that apparently his mother had collected data over in a notebook, but they all escaped, I think, and they all went to go do their own thing there. It's essentially his quest of trying to uncover and kind of retrace his mother's steps, sort of, so to speak. And the person, I believe, I remember hearing somewhere that the person who wrote that, what was it, a manga first or story, whoever created that series, said that they didn't like the idea of like making a English dub version, or some sort of or having it basically localized for a Western audience, because that just would he or she felt that that would erase the intention of the story, or somehow muddle with the context of it, which I actually agree, because I wouldn't want that either. I wouldn't want that either. They also believe that because of how oriental it is, in terms of how Japanese specific it is, how culturally specific it is, it probably wouldn't it probably wouldn't translate to a Western audience to begin with, and Now that's debatable, but I don't necessarily agree. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with that. But anyways, yeah, it's just weird. A lot of that's just weird. I'm actually kind of surprised that. Anyways, I'm kind of just roaming around and not doing anything. Sorry. But I just feel like I had to get my 2 cents about that out in the open because I just think that's just kind of weird. If you're going to go through the effort of putting, you know, making something or translating something or doing anything that has to do with, you know, making a product, you know, workable and acceptable that works both within the foundations of how it was made and the intent it was made for, and present that. And if you're gonna give that to a different audience that is not typically from that isn't typically like aimed towards that audience, I mean, the best way I could describe it is that you should just make the most authentic version of that story, and if it's gonna go and be accessible somewhere else, then it should be the most accessible version of that story. Is all I want to say, because otherwise that doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why you would erase, especially romantic bits of the story. Like, people love romance. Like, are you kidding me? It's especially women. Like, and I don't know anyone who talks about Fire Emblem games more than I've seen female streamers do. So, and that's just me. So, definitely messing with the romantic elements of these games is basically asking for your female audience to kind of just go, you know, fuck right off somewhere else. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and just get to conversating before this video gets too long. And it's just me ranting for fucking 30 minutes. The time has finally come. When preparations are done, let's head straight for the border. Alright. Once the preparations are complete, we will head for the illusion border without delay. Okay. What do you have to say? I'm starting to really admire Brody's castle design. It's kind of beautiful, like chiseled. I mean, it's cinder block. Or concrete walls. It's ab-like, I guess.
That's right.
You can argue. What kind of comparison is that? Thank goodness the castle is safe. It's been like home to me. If it were destroyed, I'd fall apart. Another reason why I also wanted to wait to stream it, to record again, was because of the sniffling. I think everyone would get annoyed with a constant sniffling.
Yes.
And I finally got to a point to where I'm not sniffling as much as I used to. Prince Diamond takes after his father. He'll be a good, strong king, says this random soldier. I agree, though. Everything I've seen about him so far has given me this impression that he's actually gives a shit. Is there a better workout than a good battle? No way. I feel so much stronger.
Hey!
It's you, the Divine Dragon. It's such a thrill to meet you. I can't stop shaking. Oh, I'm Amber. Okay. Cool.
Indeed.
That was it. Is it not human nature for a wall to make one curious about what's on the other side? I suppose.
Divine One.
Divine One, hear my prayer. May Brodia be victorious, and our king return triumphant. Yes, let us all hope.
Yes.
But knowing how this series typically goes, I mean, I've heard enough about some people's thoughts about this particular game series to know that families do not last long. Brodia's castle design is second to none, but in the end, a castle's only as strong as its soldiers. True. I'm checking to see if anything was damaged. A crack in the wall could turn deadly in battle. Well, that is true, I suppose. Checking the area for damage would be a pretty good idea. There's surprisingly nothing. I think I already collected everything, actually.
That's right.
I did just run around a moment ago doing nothing but rant. The Brodian soldiers look tough, but they took a lot of injuries. Should we leave the medicine? I think we should definitely assist, add, provide aid if necessary. I was a mere child on my first visit here, but I could still recall King Morian patting my head. And boy, what an adorable head it must have been.
Yes.
Before all this, I'd only participate in mock battles, but I feel like I can handle myself now. 50 bombs. 50 bone fragments. These people are dressed interestingly. Are these the mages?
Yes.
Or are these the archers? Assassins? Yeah, it looks a little too casual to be anything but maybe like the assassin types, the roguish types. Divine One, please bless Brodia for victory against our enemies. Yes, let us hope that we do not screw this up.
Amazing!
You made a killing out there. We should do something to celebrate. I call it Victory Day. And of course you would
Yes.
come up with your own holiday. Illusia doesn't stand a chance against Brodia. Our king will come home with their king's head. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Everyone's counting their chickens before they hatch. That's not a good thing.
Of course.
A battle with Illusia. I can't let anything happen to my father and brother. I have to stay focused. Good. Take it seriously. Take every battle encounter seriously. Never get too big for your britches.
Spectacular as ever.
Underestimating your opponent is the first step to failure. A truly magnificent display of skill, Divine One. I could not take my eyes from your valiant form. Yeah, everyone says that. Everyone's impressed with me.
Yes.
Everyone's impressed with everything. I got a little stronger. I hope I'm starting to seem like a real steward of the dragon. I hope so too.
Wonderful!
I don't often get to see other countries' castles, so this is nice. I'd love to visit visit the castle town. Yeah, because you like to go to all the food stands and eat all the foods, all the local delicacies.
Pardon me.
Oh, you look like one of the roguish types. Never mind. Maybe that other person was a mage. I'm going to patrol the castle grounds. Pity the enemy if I find the slightest sign of them. I pity the fool I come across.
Yes.
You don't have any illusions in your army, do you, Divine One? I can't stand Illusia. Why? It's your fault that you're at war with them to begin with. Like, every context that I have heard about the history between your war with their kingdom is that you guys were the ones who started it. I don't want to hear shit, and unless it's more history about this feud between the countries, because again, I just don't want to hear it.
So great!
You stole the show, Divine One. As your steward, I was watching your every move. Great. Unless I'm remembering it completely wrong and it's actually the other way around, in which case that's my own stupid fault, but, you know, that's the way I remember it, and so that's my context. It's unusual to let outsiders see the inside of our castle, but you're our ally, so I guess it's okay. I mean, I guess it would be right to be a bit concerned, especially since, you know,
Zappy!
foreign countries and all. I did a number on him today. I should pat myself on the back for this one. Yeah, you certainly did. I think we got everyone. Let's get the hell out of here. I want to say I want to postpone the Somniel, but might as well dedicate a video to one story progression and one Somniel visit, you know?
We'll return soon. I leave Brodia Castle in the Royal Guard's capable hands.
Who the
Yes, Your
frickin-
Majesty.
You can count on us. Done a fine job protecting it all these years, haven't we?
Yeah, well, she seems to be pretty, she's certainly a veteran. She must be pretty good at it then.
We won't start slacking off just because you're not around.
I hope age does not equate to weakness. At least she must. Nah, she must have. She must be strong to some degree, given the fact that she looks this old and has been in the Royal Guard for this long. I mean, she must be full of experience. She's probably not a pushover, certainly, especially in a country that focuses so much on might like this one.
Excellent. And when we return, you'll be treated to a victory feast.
Looking forward to it. See you soon, Your Majesty.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it.
Strong of body.
Strong of heart.
All right, time to head out.
Here we go. They're wrapping up their goodbyes.
Yes. On to the border.
Onto the border to push back the illusions. Is it the illusions that are the ones that are invading Brodia instead of the other way around? I thought it was the other way around. Starting to second guess myself. After I fight side by side with someone, we've seen this before. Let's move on. Do we have any new costumes?
Ah.
New stock? Great. Will I finally get... Will I finally get... Something? Something for my hair? Anything for the hair, please? I would like something for the hair. There's nothing for the hair. The only thing that works here. The only thing that works here is the gym uniform. I like the ponytail game is too good to possibly want anything else. I don't even want to consider what kind of outfits I could give the dudes. In fact, I don't even care about outfits if we're gonna be completely honest. Outfits mean nothing to me. Then maybe I unlock something new? No, other than having swimwear.
Be well.
I wonder if they have any pickle making tools. What kind of pickle? You mentioned this one before. I'm not shopping, I'm scouting the competition. Looks like there's a lot of good stuff for sale. I believe you've mentioned that one too. Sometimes I wonder if these characters have actually do say anything that's actually worth listening to. I always debate this to a degree. I kind of want to upgrade the Iron Blade, but I don't want to just upgrade
I'll be here.
immediately. I want to check to see if we got any new weapons after every mission.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a steel version of that? Because that'll determine whether or not I upgrade it. No, but we can certainly buy one. Oh man, we could buy a lot of things now. An iron great axe? We could buy great axes now? A card. We could buy a card too. Wind shielding art. That might be nice. There's some interesting stuff in here. Let's go to the convoy here. Let's see, I don't need another Iron Blade, but I do like the idea presented with the, let's see. Do I need another Iron Grey Lance? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know if I need any weapons. I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with, I might need... Okay, I could definitely buy a
Here
card.
you go.
Let's buy another
Here you go.
Thunder
Here you go.
Wind Shielding Arc,
Here
if that
you go.
sounds like it'd be interesting. Now, I'm curious about buying a Great Lance and another in the Great Axe, but I mean, I might
Here
as
you
well.
go.
Just to have it there.
Here you go.
Inventory. Okay, so I already have one mini bow. We already have one longbow.
Here you go.
I think one character's good with a longbow. I mean, I would like to get more range, certainly, but I think the one character who uses a bow is probably better off with a mini bow. I mean, it depends, I guess. Eh.
Here you go.
Alrighty. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good.
Take care.
Let's go upgrade that beautiful iron blade. Let's get it up to 2. Let's upgrade his sword to 1, just cause it is his sword. I don't know why he needs an iron sword on top of a steel sword, but she was gonna be using a slim lance for probably the longest time, so might as well upgrade that especially. Alright. Upgrade it by 2. Alright, let's save that for other things now. That's well suited for inflicting deadly wounds. Upgrade it once, I guess. Could have bought a steel axe for good old Vander, but I think Vander's rocking that iron pretty hard. I don't even want to upgrade it because he rocks it so well. Who the hell is wielding that? Somebody's wielding it. I don't know who it is. Is that John? He's wearing a hat. I don't know. It'll probably be more apparent as I go down. Might as well upgrade. Well, not his iron bow. I did get a steel bow. Oh, he's got a steel bow too. Alright, I'll upgrade that then. I think that's all I can upgrade now. Oh yeah, upgrading a longbow might be nice too, but... Let's see. Let's upgrade this card. There. Most useful dagger yet. Oh, it is. He must have got that from a dead enemy. Alright, scroll up defensive martial arts skill. Grants 5+ defense. That might be useful for when I have them wait instead of attack. Alright. I think we're good.
I'll be here.
I can't do much else. Except maybe exchange some ores,
I'll be
but
here.
I'm not exchanging any of the steel.
Oh!
Getting to see that smile of yours makes me so happy I could burst into a million pieces. I saw you coming from way off. You're not too subtle, you know. I'm not trying to be sneaky.
Well,
I need a few things now. Which items will I have the misfortune of being purchased by me? God, you just calm down.
Good day.
I enjoy wandering from store to store here, and fear an A I could never go shopping alone. But you're technically in a castle. It's just in it's just in the sky. It's a little different. It's not that different, but it's a little different. Whoa, I'm on the Somnio, the holiest of holy places. It's so cool up here. Can I look around? No. No, you cannot look around. I refuse. I refuse. Alright. I've talked to everybody here. I guess gotta go collect some stuff now. Oh, I'll talk to everybody here just about it for the looks of it. That's a nuts. I wonder if I should just pause my my explorations of this place. Nah. I don't want to make. I don't want to inadvertently make my videos too long. I learned that lesson from Metroid. I'm not gonna do that again. I mean, it wasn't so bad.
Agreed.
It's just I just need to pay more attention to the timing. Knights must uphold justice and honor, so on the battlefield, never behave the fool. I just need to pay attention to the amount of time I'm wasting compared to how much is recorded.
right.
I don't just love flowers, you know. The fruit here is great too. I come here when I'm bushed.
Yes.
I have Vander's permission to tend the orchards. I do believe this fruit would go well with tea. Cool. I guess the next thing I could always do is check to see what supports I haven't done. That'll obviously be the next thing I do. I'm always finding horse manure, but no one to give it to. Who will accept my horse manure? Huh? Oh boy, is the fishing minigame open? You are now able to go fishing. Time for a spot of fishing, is it? Why not? Let's see how this works. Bonus species, Mycene eel. Attempts
Yes.
3. Understood, I shall call blah. You can now fish in the pond. Press A to cast your line. Keep an eye out for the ripples big fish make. Press A when the fishing float drops to its lowest point to hook the fish. If the fish struggles, tilt in the opposite direction to its movement. Reel the fish in, or it will escape. Once you've reeled the fish in close, press A to repeatedly to reduce its endurance. When its endurance falls to 0, you'll catch it. No new fishing rods can help you catch bigger fish. How is the species of fish in this pond?
Pick a rod.
Modest rod. Fish alone, fish with Somni.
Where were you thinking?
Of course we're fishing with Sami. Are you stupid? I mean, okay, I guess I'm getting it.
Now! Good catch! Nicely done.
Charwal. Its long beak occasionally breaks. The meat is often ground due to all the small bones. Bone fragments 20, minced fish 1. So I know how we're getting more fish.
Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod.
Of course I do.
Where were you thinking?
I mean, there isn't exactly a real difference, a real significant difference between big fish and other fish. Or maybe I'm just not paying that much of attention to it, or I don't know. Yeah. No, there was one right there. Alright, let's cast it here.
Now!
I see the fishing minigame
Good catch! Nicely done.
upgraded. Bonus, Mycene eel. Its slimy body makes it difficult to remove the hook. It's popular for its savory flavor. Well, that's good. 120 fragments.
Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod.
Well, of course I do.
Where were you thinking?
I get resources for doing this. I don't know how the fish get up here, but I get resources for doing this. I kind of see the line, so let's go ahead and do it.
Now!
Oh, I have to actually press the A button.
Good catch! Nicely done.
Times cut 2. I was debating if I actually needed to.
Come back soon.
Alright. And apparently Diama's the fishing expert. Well, I guess I can't talk to you. Alright. Moving on. This is fun. I'm keeping a close watch to make sure nobody's struggling in the water. Who, where? How? There's only you. I see Lapis is enjoying some moonlight bathing, I guess. Actually, I guess maybe she's just resting, but still, it's a interesting time to do this. Has anyone ever night swim before? I've done night swimming once. I mean, it's not as glamorous as it's not as interesting as some people make it out to be. It's just swimming, but only in the dark. it's really not that different from anything else. I suppose what makes it special is, I suppose, it's around dinner time, and it's, and I guess the people make it enjoyable. I don't know. The sky probably does play a factor into that. Being able to see the stars probably does, you know, to some degree, make it more of an event. I don't know. It's debatable. It didn't seem all that interesting to me when I did it. $50 bone fragments. Feed. Of course, we're gonna feed the Sami oranges because we have so many oranges. We have enough oranges to feed a Sami a lifetime. Great. Now let's get his pets in there. Some head pats, and that's it. Does it ever dwindle? I don't think I could buy more outfits for him. First time there's ever an item over here. Pretty pebble. Yep.
You seem well.
It's so strange being away from Brodia Castle. I hope Diamond and Alcrest can adjust quickly. Sure thing, Roy.
Right.
Diamond looking fly as fuck. The last time I visited the Soniel, you were asleep. It's an honor to finally speak with you like this. I don't think I actually have... Yeah. Actually.
What?
Are you alright, Divine One? Did something happen to you? He does not like my horse manure. Damn it. Damn it all. He doesn't like my horse manure. This gift is exactly my style. I should expect nothing less from the Divine Dragon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Divine One. We shall have a support yet.
Well done.
There it is. I shall save the support for after I'm going to leave. Well, I'm about to. Another spirit gem.
Ah.
Might as well.
What'll it be?
Well, well, well. How about
How hard do you want to go?
slots? Will I ever do hard?
How hard do you want to go? What'll it be?
I've done squats. This does more strength. HP is good.
How hard do you want to go?
Let's do that. I feel like I do this enough times too.
You've got this. Perfect. You've got this. Perfect. Looking good.
It's still funny that Sami has a butthole.
You've got this. Perfect. Looking good.
That actually reminds me. Does anyone remember the time when Nier Automata came out and there was a rumor that went
You've
around
got this.
of a screenshot that 2B actually might have had a potential,
Great job!
a
I'm so
hole
proud.
in the obvious places that people obviously liked your character for. I thought that image that got
Let's do
circulated
this
around
again
was funny
sometime.
as hell. I thought that entire story was funny. Just like, again, it would be funny if it was true, but I don't think developers would go that far. Definitely not. But honestly, if we could have boobs and butts in a video game, why not just a straight up fucking, like, hole? I mean, it's not any different than any other things, any other anatomy we've seen thus far in video games.
Oh, are you out jogging?
Some would even argue that because of most of the other anatomies we've seen, why not also have a straight up schlong as a thing that exists in video games too? I wonder if they let me run here. Yeah, I feel like I've heard this before. The only game where I've actually seen the boundaries being pushed to that degree is Cyberpunk, but Cyberpunk also lets you have the option to censor it, so...
Don't you get hungry?
Exercise makes me hungry, so I'm glad we have a place where I can get a meal. Yep. Who needs training today? Probably going to be someone. Vander always looks low level, but that's just how he is. Alright, let's throw Anna at someone.
Hi there! You can call me Lady Anna.
I'm Lapis. Get ready. Wasn't strong enough.
She
Wanna
actually
win
won.
Next time? Have I got just the thing for you?
Alright. Oh my gosh, there's an actual support for her in Lapis. Okay. That's random. I believe the other person who's level... Okay, that's all Crest. He's on the verge of 11.
It's me, the Brodian prince who isn't Diamant.
This should be a picturesque match.
Oh, man. Boy.
Oh dear. This knight has met her match.
I'm sorry. Are you hurt?
You didn't even have a chance. I guess we can do either Lapis or Chloe. I'd actually would like to switch her lance, but oh well. Let's go ahead and have her do one, I guess.
I am Chloe, Royal Knight of Firene.
I'm Amber, a royal soldier of Brodia.
That's unfortunate.
My legend starts
Oh
now.
dear.
Oh god.
This knight has met her match.
I mean, with a 25% chance, that's it's guaranteed to screw you over. Alright. Let's see, now we have Roy and Leaf. He's another sword wielder type, right? Yeah, he's got sword power. Interesting. How about all the way up to 5?
Let's have a good match.
I am Roy. I'm looking forward to this.
This sword is epic looking.
Well fought. I must train my skills.
Somehow, I won.
Sorry. Alir's the evasion tank. You can't get a hit on her even if you tried.
You have considerable strength, Roy. It's no wonder they gave you to Brodia to keep safe.
You flatter me. I'm just happy to be working with you now to bring about peace.
So he says, so he says. Strength. Advance. Sword power. I can learn all this other stuff when I actually get to potentially wielding him. We're having so many emblems right now, it's not even funny. Okay. Oh, we can have a conversation viewed.
I have so many questions for you. What's your favorite food? Your favorite color? Your favorite...
Okay, calm down, Fram. I can answer everything if you ask one question at a time.
Very nice. She is very nice. Let's see. He offers axe strength, bow proficiency, advantage, and knife precision. Knife proficiency? Interesting. Leif is a roguish type, isn't he? Interesting. Oh, anyone who reaches level 10, it gets Nosferatu. Pretty cool. Alright. Well, in that case, since we have a guy who can give us axe abilities too, let's go ahead and give one to Boucheron. Let's go ahead and have him work on something. Let's see, Leif gives axe proficiency. I guess why not? Is he just like a...
I am Boucheron, Royal Knight of Firene.
Is he just like
I
a...
am Leif, the Prince of Leonster.
Never mind.
Here, not yet. I must become stronger.
I worked up a good sweat.
I guess he's just better than you.
Boucheron? What are you doing here?
The horse I was using as a landmark ran off. Could you tell me the way back to the prince?
What? Okay. Initiates combat. Unit can encounter before foe's first attack. But I don't think he needs to know how to use a bow or a knife, right? I don't think he does. It's Boucheron we're talking about. If anything, I think Alcrest probably would work well with Leif, given that he's more of a cowardly type, but I think he might be an interesting character to be an all-rounder, but maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe I'm just not thinking that clearly about it. I don't know. It's debatable. Seems like the kind of person who would use Leif, though.
I'm leftover scraps compared to Diamant.
but I must try.
I am Leaf. I intend to win this contest.
Leaf. Nice dodge.
I feel as if I have known you for ages.
Incredible. Such skill.
I mean, with a crit chance like that, there's no way in hell you're winning.
Hello, Alchrist. Have you been enjoying this gentle weather? I certainly have.
Are you talking to me? Oh, Leaf, your kind heart makes me so nervous. I'm not worthy.
My bro, Ulcrest needs to calm the hell down. Alright, I think everything else could just be, like, other people can just wield the reins at this point. We could just row with the reins from here on out. Let's move on. Ay, ay, ay. That's not what I wanted. Let's see, achievements. Claim it all. 820. I don't know if I'll be going back to Fear Day at any point. It is the cheaper one. Immediate rewards, national clothing, national clothing. I'm gonna donate 1,000 to both. Well, 2,000 to this one, since this one's already kind of a bit of a way ahead. Don't want to spend all my money just trying to max those. Alright. Now here's where the fun begins. Who do I get to polish you? Why not Diamant?
Make it nice and shiny.
Diamant looks like he just does not want to be here.
No need to focus there. You take excellent care of the ring.
Alright. Citrian, why not?
I hope you'll clean it well. Your cleaning skills are impressive.
Okay, that was quick. Now, Lance type. Ah yes, I suppose Amber hasn't had a chance with a ring yet. Might as well start him off by polishing good old Sigurd.
This ring is filthy, don't you think?
And then maybe he can
Thank you. Now I can stand by you with
wear
pride.
Sigurd's ring. Roy. Now, who to give Roy to? He's another sword type, so why not Alear? I guess why not do Lapis? Because I could always just have Alear
Do you
wear
think you can make it look nice?
Roy for a while.
I'll ask for help again if the ring needs cleaning.
Now Micaiah. Who can polish Micaiah? Where's John at? 9? Let's see. And Citrian is a mage. Alright, Fram. You're gonna be the one polishing, since you're a little bit low.
This ring is filthy. It looks good as new. Thank you.
Good as new. Everything's good. We're all good here now. Let's create bond rings for our new characters. Sarah C. Lenonan? As Bell? Another Lenoan? Sarah B. Marita C. Ozian. Marita C. Said. Interesting. Could meld some of those rings if we wanted to, but... Roy. Sophia. Fur. Lou. Walt. Rye? He looks like Walt. Is it Ray? Is that Diak? Or Dyke? What? How do you pronunciate that? For I feel like that's a no-no word. Walt. Okay, no, he's not Rye. He's like an edgier version of Rye. That was kind of funny. I don't want to immediately go for another 10. I guess we can create one at a time now. Up to 12. I don't know how to say that guy's name. Nayla A. Dane. Tyburn. Black Knight. Valencia C. Alright, I think we're good. New content in the rain references. I have no idea what you do with those melded with those rings or how you go about doing the upgrading the hero weapons. I suppose I can go ahead and get food going too, because why not?
Oh, welcome.
Get a food buff going. Who do I not have a support with yet? Amber. John's about to be done. I mean, might as well see what these two have to say. Crepe pizza. Sounds unique.
Shall I prepare a 3-course meal? A single dish, is it? I'll start by... Wait, is this right? I wonder if this will suit your tastes.
I want to order this every day.
I might even feed it to the animals. That's how good it is.
This is so good.
This is so good. Is there enough for seconds? 5 more plates here, please. Great. Rank B. So it wasn't terrible. But it wasn't amazing. Alright. Next thing. Go ahead and take a nap, get that going. Change the time of day while also getting that morning nonsense thing. Who's going to come in to greet
I get to wake the divine dragon.
Who?
This is so exciting.
I can't tell who that is.
It's almost like the stories.
Okay, maybe it's
a
Chloe.
magical slumber that can only be broken by the right one stealing in and... Well, me being the right one for that is a bit of a stretch, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's Chloe.
Morning, Divine One. Today promises to be another beautiful day.
Exactly what were you going to do?
So get out there and make the most of it.
What were you going to do? Should finish your train of thought. So, tea time in 3 houses got replaced by this. Some more collectibles, I'm sure, yes. There's like one. Which is great, because I only want to collect one more thing. Milk! Alright. Let's get an activity going. Later, I guess. Okay. So, I think Yunaka with anyone is an interesting support regardless. Citrian? Oh, that's gotta be interesting. Anna with Fran was okay, I guess. I wonder what kind of supports Fran could have now. Lapis. Diamant? I wonder what the hell... Gotta see what my boy Diamant's gotta say about this. What would he have to say to Boucheron? Oh my... I was about to say. Alright, Alcrest is pretty limited, I'd have to say. Alright, I guess Amber and someone? Maybe Amber and myself, because I don't know what else to... Oh yeah, I think I tried getting that to work earlier. Amber and Alfred. Why not? Skip to results. Confirm. Skip to results. Confirm. Skip to results. But I don't know if that actually did anything. Alright. Finally. Now we end this by looking at our references, going to our supports, and saying, screw this place. Let's see what Diamond has to say.
One of the corrupted!
The corrupted? Where?
Diamond! Help!
Huh?
Thanks Thanks for the save, Diamant. Sorry to trouble you like that.
No trouble at all. However, I must ask, how did that creature manage to overpower and frighten the Divine One?
I'm honestly shocked and amazed as much as you are. The evasion tank cannot possibly worry about anything, especially as powerful as Alir has become so far.
It came out of nowhere. I just started running. I'm not really good with the corrupted.
Not good with them. You handle them in battle just fine.
That is a good point.
It's different on the battlefield. I can spot them first, then steel myself before engaging. That last corrupted soldier got the drop on me. My guard was down. I'm an easy target for them outside of battle.
I don't follow.
Isn't there something that makes your skin crawl, Diamant?
I mean, you fought these same things numerous times. How do they still make your skin crawl?
I suppose hairy caterpillars can have that sort of effect on me.
You don't like hairy caterpillars?
Okay, let's say you knew you were about to see a big caterpillar. You'd have a chance to prepare. Now imagine you're eating dinner at home and a caterpillar suddenly drops onto your plate. Wouldn't that startle you? Wouldn't you cry out in surprise?
I probably would.
That's what sneak attacks from the corrupted feel like. Caterpillars dropping on my plate.
I understand. Very clear explanation, Divine One.
Is it? It's kind of similar.
Well, that was a strange example, but I'm glad you followed it.
At least she acknowledges it.
Sorry you had to watch me struggle like that. How unflattering. I wish I was flawless like you, Diamant.
Flawless?
I mean, you're pretty cool, Diamant. You have to admit.
Jean? Are you not getting enough greens at the cafe?
Oh, no. I'm actually picking medicinal herbs. See?
You're picking medicinal herbs.
Wow. You've got a ton picked already.
This one acts as a painkiller, and this one is useful in several ointments. It used to grow all over my home island, but it's gotten harder to find lately, so I'm picking some here to send back to my father.
For the clinic on your island, right? This is a lot for one person to harvest alone. Let me help you.
No, that's okay. You must have a lot of other important things to do, Divine One.
Not so many that I can't lend a hand here. Besides, with the war and your studies, I bet you're so busy you barely have time to sleep.
I should have known the Divine One would see right through me.
That's right. Nothing gets by me.
If you really wouldn't mind, then yes, it would be a big help. Thank you.
I don't get it. I'm always going the extra mile to impress Vander.
Are you?
Why doesn't he ask me to do any real steward work? He must not trust me. Doesn't think I can handle it.
He probably thinks you're like your sister. Or maybe he's just waiting for you to get some fucking... to get the gumption to actually ask for something harder.
Clan.
Yes, sir?
I need you to pass along a message to the church nearby. If I have said it once, I have said it 1,000 times. Respond promptly when spoken to.
Vander, am I just your errand boy?
Beg pardon?
How can I become a great steward if you won't let me do any actual work?
What? Listen, Clan. The work of a steward is
far beyond your meager abilities. I get it. I won't amount to anything. Why waste your time properly training me?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. I'll do what you say and speak when spoken to. Vander's little helper, that's me. One message to the church, coming right up.
Wait. Clan, listen. Clan!
Yep, that really got to his goat, I guess. He has an interesting point, but I think that maybe he's looking at it a little wrong. I think Vander has different reasons for why he's sending Clan on errands. And Amber, why would he have a relationship with Vander? Alright. Alright, let's see what these two have to say. This is going to be interesting.
Hey, you're Lapis, right? I've been looking all over for you. I hear you're a whiz at making neat stuff out of whatever's lying around.
Is that so? This is the first I've heard of it.
Yes, that's me.
Yes! I smell profit to be made.
Well, of course, that's what she's looking for in this situation.
The name's Lady Anna. I'm a merchant who's just as good at cutting wood as cutting costs.
It's hard to work with this character with this voice actor.
Oh, alright. It's a pleasure to meet you, Anna.
Aw, you don't have to be so formal. Lady Anna is fine. Bottom line, Lapis, we should be in business together.
Yes, you should.
I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, there's nothing to it. You'll be in charge of supplying cute goods, and I'll drum up demand. Boom! We make a killing. I'm happy, you're happy, the customer's happy. Win, win, win. As labor, you'll get your share, of course. Come on, please. Oh, don't make a little girl cry.
Let's slow down a bit here. What sort of things would you want me to make?
I don't even know what she makes. That's the main problem, is that I haven't heard of it. I don't think she's heard of it yet.
Well, I'm from Wintertide Village, so something related to that would be nice.
Wintertide Village? Wait, why would you want her to make something from your village? What? Why not something that she would make out of her own inspiration? Why are you trying to streamline this to your specific village?
I see. So you'd want something that reminds people of your hometown.
You're the ideas department. Once you have a product, I'll work my sales and marketing magic.
Then why did you give... Never mind.
Sure. Okay.
What, you don't believe me? You think I can't close a sale just because I'm a little kid?
I don't think that's what she meant. I don't even think that's her problem. I think she just doesn't want to get roped into this more than she needs to.
I'll give you a guarantee. If I can't sell whatever you make, I'll give you 1 billion gold.
That's a little much.
It's a can't-lose proposition.
All right. I'll try to think of something to make.
Good. So she's actually going to think about it and not just take the first immediate idea. Jean and Clan.
Say, Clan, do you remember how you helped me when I got lost gathering herbs?
Oh yeah, I remember that was the last support.
Mm-hmm. As luck would have it, I found a use for them when I met a wounded child near our last battle. Treatment
boy.
was simple with the herbs I'd collected.
Well, that's great news.
I hate to think what would have become of the poor child if I'd stayed lost in that forest. You helped them as much as I did, Clan, so thank you for that.
Oh, I didn't do much. I just gave you directions.
But your help then rippled outward. The child was from a poor family. I don't think a visit to the doctor was in the cards. If I hadn't come along with those herbs, the wound might have gone septic.
Yeesh.
I may have sniffled a bit, but I didn't really think getting lost was that big a deal. But when a doctor is waylaid, lives could hang in the balance. Every second counts. I really must be more careful.
Jean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but don't beat yourself up too much.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, Clan probably beats himself up just as much as you do.
Everybody has bad days.
So says Midoriya.
But if you ask yourself, how did I get myself into this? You can prevent it next time. Though I always seem to make the same mistakes as the steward of the dragon.
Mistakes? You? I can't picture it. You always seem so sure of yourself.
Yeah, he's just Midoriya. Just calm down.
Oh, not at all. I'm still just an apprentice.
Indeed.
There are so many people older than me here that I'm glad to have someone closer to my age. Oh, no. Did I say something wrong?
No. I'm happy to hear that. I always thought I was a burden to people.
Well, I mean, you are kind of young, like really young, and the idea that you fight in an army is a bit ridiculous, but...
so I'm glad to hear someone is happy to have me around.
I don't think it's as bad as you fear.
You wait and see, Clan. I'm going to be just as good as you someday.
It's still weird that we have like an actual like troglodyte running around helping out with the war effort. It's still a little weird.
Chloe, listen up. I have something that's gonna blow your mind.
This is gonna be weird. This is gonna be weird, interesting in all kinds of ways.
What's got you so riled up?
I have no idea what to expect from this character, so this will be our first exposure.
You've heard of the Fountain of Youth, right? You know, from those fairy tales you love?
Okay.
Oh, those are some of the best stories. But why do you ask?
Brace yourself. I got my hands on the only map to its hidden location.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
It certainly is. Who duped you out of thousands and thousands of gold for it?
Especially since the Fountain of Youth isn't real. Why would it be on a map?
She just calls it out for what it is.
That's exactly it. That's why this is so amazing. If it doesn't exist, then why do I have a map that shows its precise location?
Because someone duped you. That's how. Someone just marked a location on the map and said, yep, there it is, and you took it, and you just ran away with it.
So, what do you say, Chloe? Want to join me on a quest to find the Fountain of Youth? You know all about this fairy tale stuff. If we team up, we'll be unstoppable.
Sure, I'll tag along. Maybe on the way, we'll see some nice landscapes right out of a fairy tale.
I'm surprised how well this is going. Holy crap.
Really? Great! Hey, I can't wait. Let's go find that fountain.
It's the most straightforward support I've seen yet. Okay. Okay. I think we're pretty much through everyone, it seems. Okay. Yep. Alright. We're pretty much through everyone. I don't think there's anyone else who has supports. Yeah, we're good. Alright. That's the autosave. Alrighty. I guess it's time to Vamonos. And since I know there are going to be skirmishes that'll pop up, I'll just go ahead and catch you all in a sec. So, see you in a bit. Alright, that took longer than expected, and I got tired midway, so it's morning now, where I am. I still kept the video paused, but at any rate, let's get into it. I'm very interested to see how this battle's gonna go. Especially since we don't even really know to the extent of what kind of forces we're gonna be expecting.
Diamant, where's the king?
He's headed to the front line. Our orders are to wait here with the rear guard.
Will do.
Here, take this.
Is that Roy?
The ring. You didn't give it to your father?
I tried. He wouldn't take it.
The king said that if anything should happen, he wants you to keep my ring safe.
But what if he needs it?
Father wants a fair fight. Not to say that using the ring is unfair, but we Brodians have a particular sense of pride.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the Illusians are gonna fight fair. I mean, they have emblem rings. They are likely gonna use it against them.
He wants to stand in his own strength, and asked us to respect that.
I understand. I'm just not sure our enemies will have the same code of honor.
No, of course not.
Let's be at the ready. If push comes to shove, I want to be able to help.
You should be up there immediately. You're the evasion tank of our party.
It's a plan.
Agreed.
It looks like the battle has begun.
Also, apparently you can turn into a dragon at some point, I'm assuming. Because you are, you know, a divine dragon. Oh boy.
Your invasions of my country come at a very high price. And now you will pay it.
Do you really think you can withstand the might of Brodia?
Yes, my army is blessed by Lord Sombron himself.
Damn you. Well then, is that all the power your dragon's got?
He is not yet at full strength. Not until the ritual. The one by which we shall reignite his true glory. And for that, we need a sacrifice of sovereign blood. Blood thus offered will be yours.
What?
I kind of figured this would happen. Oh, that's Lynn. I've seen much parts of that character.
Father! Come on, Diamant. There's still time to rescue him.
You have lost this battle, former King of Brodia.
Well, he's not getting any lighter. Come on.
We know what to do, Your Majesty. See you later.
My father. They're trying to take him away!
We won't let them!
So you say, but you are wrong.
Princess Ivy!
That guy's a
Whatever
shit-eating
the
grin.
cost, you will hold them here, child.
I'm surprised
Yes.
that guy in the robes could actually
Oh, and
handle
Ivy.
a giant
Don't
brute
forget
like that.
ring was given to you by our Lord Sombron. Your failure to protect it was a grievous one. It is your duty to reclaim the ring now. I take my leave to Elusia. Do not fail me again.
So, you want me to buy time for you as I die here? Very well. I die for you, Father.
You're not going to stop us.
That's
We
kind
have
of
to
petty.
get King Morian back from them right now. We have to!
You should have been up there, so that way this could have been avoided. I said it before and I'll say it again. You are the evasion tank.
The storm keeps getting harsher.
We must drive back Princess Ivy's forces. Dragging away father like that. What could King Hyacinth be planning?
I don't know. But with so many of the corrupted, this will be a tough battle.
Didn't you people hear? I guess maybe it was far away, but it's a sacrificial sort of ritual that they're going to perform. I also figured out how those those bond rings work now. You can actually select them if you're not selecting an emblem ring, which is kind of dumb. You would think that they would tell you that you can equip those things at like emblem rings in the emblem ring category. It's weird. Anyways. Of course, we're always keeping Vander, because Vander is a tank. A useful tank. Huh. to get a different healer in here. Or a healer. Alright.
Marth, right!
Yaka's in the party, yep.
Micaiah, here I go.
Oh, he's already fully bonded. I guess it doesn't matter then. Some resistance. He's not exactly a melee person. Why not, I guess. Yeah, that seems like it's alright. Now, as for Yanaka, go back to
Micaiah!
Alright, are we good? I think we're good. Alright. Swap spaces. Jade. Got some green units on the field. Ay, ay, ay. I have a feeling we're supposed to rescue this unit. Alright, this ought to be fun. Let's see. Everyone's vulnerable areas is good, right? Yep. Okay. Oh. Jean still has that iron axe. Who would be useful for that iron great axe? I suppose he could also use another healing staff, but I think he can keep it for just a while longer. give him an iron great axe. He seems like the kind of guy who would wield one. Ugeron isn't in this fight, but he could probably use one. There. Alright. Without further ado, let's do it.
The snow's really swirling now. I wonder if I'll be able to find Prince Diamant. Couldn't be a worse time for meditation. But I've got to clear my head.
Defeat Ivy. Illyria's defeated. Boy oh boy. No straight shots straight to her. Definitely not.
Your orders, please.
It may be prudent to take a direction and go with it, but it might also be good to split up too. You never know.
As your steward.
Awaiting orders.
Allow me. I'll do my best.
Have a healer go one end. Just in case, I guess.
Here goes.
I'm ready.
I'll protect you.
Go ahead. Say the word.
Who's more likely to get fucked up here? I guess in the sword, well, there's this way.
I fear this will not end well.
Princess Ivy, did the king perhaps grant you another ring?
No. You heard him, didn't you? If I want a ring, I must reclaim the one I lost. This time with no reinforcements. We must make do. If you want to leave, I'll understand.
What will you do?
I have no choice but to stay. Even if I know it's hopeless. Even if I know I will die. You two, head to the northern and southern forts. The corrupted are standing by there.
So much for meditation. Now, think you can get through my defenses?
Just ever so slightly. Don't have any spell users.
I had to stop you.
Bell Surge? That could be useful.
I had no choice but to win.
Sweet. Alright. Kill that thing pretty quickly.
Another kill for me.
My apologies.
Alright.
My turn?
Should I engage right off the bat? Well, I guarantee to hit this one.
Just like a hero.
That all he cares about, being a hero.
This is the mission of the stewards. Oh, I need to straight up kill this one.
Simple enough.
Goes right for the damage. Awesome.
Was that sufficient?
Okay. We're almost there. He presents an interesting quandary. I have no idea how much damage he's gonna do. Wonder if I should... It should be fine. Hopefully it should be fine. Alright. Sweet.
I claim this victory.
Alright. Baby food. I don't think I can do anything about that. Oh, nice dodge. Damn.
I won't forget this.
Nimble for an enemy. Are you
A
serious?
satisfying ending.
They're just like that enemy was just like, nope.
I won't forget this.
All right. Time to attack.
Bring out the corrupted.
So many reinforcements I see.
Lend me your strength.
Let's go ahead and just destroy you.
If Princess Ivy stays, I stay.
There's my opening.
Alright. I think she could die if I'm not careful though. Oh, yeah. Maybe not this approach. Okay. How about engage?
Lend me your strength.
First time I've ever gotten Mander to engage with anything.
Ever onward for the divine dragon.
Awesome.
What?
What did he fucking say? banking on a critical. Darn it. Oh, yeah, it's fine. We're all fine here.
I could have run, but I remained. Now I must fight.
Good for you. Hard for these units to catch up to a bunch of flying and movement enablement units. Whoa, cool it. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. He's gonna need to go back.
I am defeated.
Yes, you are.
I cannot fall here. I must protect Princess Ivy.
By all means, then fall back. It's always funny that that doesn't last for longer than a turn. Alright. Now, what to hit these armor units with? I could hit them with the Armor Slayer, of course. Yep, that's potent.
Dream well.
Keep on the advance.
Emblem!
I can't heal from here? But I can do Great Sacrifice. Oh man, it covers almost the... Oh, it does cover the entire battlefield. That's crazy, bro.
By any means necessary.
That's crazy. It's pretty crazy.
Jade!
Prince Diamant, I'm so glad you're safe. Is everything all right at the castle?
Yes, the Divine Dragon helped us. However, Father, he's in peril. Jade, I relieve you of your border duties. You're with me from now on.
Of course.
Awesome. And now we got a new unit.
Okay.
Alright. I vote we move her over here. Alright. Rather not get hit. But I can't do range either because he's got range too. He can just throw daggers. So we're kind of screwed either way. Oh wow. 2% chance to hit? That's ridiculous. 100% guaranteed hit? That's even more ridiculous, but I'll take it.
Whatever it takes. Oblivion is near. I can't take any more. Back to Princess Ivy I go.
Why does he always have, like, pound symbols around the words? Sweet.
You got it.
Alright, my man is gonna needs to do something about that poison. The poison is gonna present a problem. Because it makes him more liable to damage. Okay. Let's have the units hold the line.
I had to stop you.
Spirit Dust obtained. Grant magic +2. I need to start using those eventually.
Ready. Dream well.
Underestimate me and your peril. This is the mission of the stewards.
Critical. I'll be approaching her flank, which will be great.
My apologies.
Still in it.
Should probably take a vulnerary. Oh, I should probably move you up though. Ay, ay, ay. I can actually use a time crystal. It's kind of annoying that time crystals actually have infinite charges, but whatever. Oh, it'll cure his poison status, so good.
Thanks a ton.
Oh, it didn't actually do that. Healed her a bit, though. I guess I could move her up here.
Please forgive me.
It's his last chance to do it.
For the Divine Dragon.
My father's orders were plain. You will not pass.
Oh boy. That's so. Well, we'll see about that. Oh man. Oh, it's the chain guard. Chain guard won't get in the way of that. He's likely to get hit. I could just take her out right now. She will present the most annoying unit. Should be the most annoying unit to deal with, so maybe I should just take her out right now. It might just end the battle, though. I mean, it is to defeat her in order to win, so... why not?
To stop you.
This game loves its skirmishes so much, might as well. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Engage.
Stand down or perish.
Just a scratch.
Just go ahead and have her wait in front of that, so that way she can get another charge.
This is the mission of the stewards.
It's screwed.
Nothing short of victory. Just like a hero.
There's so much about being here. Alright. John needs to move up. Actually,
May I call?
Warp of Ragnarok. Oh man, she can't warp up here? Why not? Too far out of range? I don't know. Huh. Okay. Not sure why. I'm gonna try moving her up then. Slowly but surely. I kinda knew she'd try that. Attacking my heavily armored unit.
I'll apologize later.
Steel hand art. Might as well check to see if there's any more shit to grab. Nope. I think she's the last unit outside of this guy.
Dream well.
Go ahead and finish her off. Lodestar Rush this fucking...
My prayers are with you.
Do it. Except you will.
Father, I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't be sorry. Means you're gonna be captured by us. Bodes well for you because we don't actually kill our prisoners. We save the waifus. Alrighty.
You've won. Please. Kill me.
A little much, don't you think?
No. I will not take your life.
Yeah, we're not that kind of protagonist.
Don't be naive. If I live, what's to stop me from hunting you down?
Go ahead and try. See what happens.
You can't return to Elusia after this. Your kingdom's through with you.
What gives you that idea?
If King Hyacinth had wanted you to survive, he would have given you an emblem ring. Besides, he had no need to stall us. The weather alone would have slowed us down. I don't understand it, but the king used you. He never meant for you to survive.
That's kind of fucked.
I suppose you're right.
Your father has already sacrificed your life. I won't do the same.
Interesting. Interesting. But we are supposedly better than the Fell Dragon, so...
You will not grant me the release of death. How cruel.
Life is cruel. Stop bitching.
But you are my deity, and I respect your will.
Excuse me. Excuse what?
Huh?
Could I ask you to forget that?
All right.
In exchange, I offer information. I will tell you where King Morian is being taken, and why.
How about you also do a little more? Why don't you join our fucking party and just add to our units?
Huh?
Well, out with it.
My father intends to perform a ritual that will restore the Fell Dragon's power.
A ritual?
You see, though the Fell Dragon has been freed, his abilities are diminished. Imprisonment drained him. He is exhausted and can't transform into a dragon. Ideally, he would have all 12 rings, but securing them will take time. In the interim, Sombron decided to temporarily regain his powers through an ancient ritual, in which he consumes sovereign blood.
You can't mean my father.
Of course that's what he means.
But then King Morian...
Yes. My father took him as an offering to Sombron. That was his aim from the start.
That's horrific.
But not unlike an actual villain.
The ritual will take place at Destinia Cathedral.
True
We
evil.
must hurry.
Destinia Cathedral? What an interesting name.
And do be careful. Since the fell dragon's return, Father has not been himself.
Probably means that he's been corrupted in the same sort of sense that, well, not in the same sense that the corpses are, but sounds like he's been taken under the influence.
I see.
That is the extent of what I know. Come, Zelkov. Kagetsu. Let us leave this place.
Join my army.
What are you going to do?
Whatever I can, without taking sides.
You're such a pansy.
If we meet again, Divine Dragon, I pray it is not as enemies.
Let's head to Elusia.
Yes, we have to hurry.
Man. I was hoping to get a new ally. Emblem Leif. Leif's skills with a variety of weapons allows him to adapt to any combat situation. The Sync skill, Arm Shield, reduces incoming damage when the user has weapon advantage. Reduces incoming damage when the user has a weapon advantage. The Engage Weapon Killer Axe lands critical hits frequently. Oop. If foe initiates combat, unit counters with the best available. Weapon available. In terms of range, weapon advantage, effective bonus, etc. Adaptable automatically equips the most effective weapon when the user is attacked. The Engage attack quadruple hit strikes with a sword, lance, axe, and a bow, increasing the chance of breaking an enemy. Alrighty. Well, that was another episode of Fire Emblem Engage, so that was interesting. It's seeming like this whole, so I wasn't right about the whole thing about Brody initiating the conflict with Elusia, but still, it looks like things are escalating into a weird direction. And of course, we're not gonna make it to save Tiamat's father because, I mean, if there was ever a chance of that happening, that'd be a first. But anyways, so yeah, I don't see how this is gonna work out for Tiamat and Elcrest, but oh well. But yeah, either way. So now Ivy and her group is in the ether, and they'll probably won't be companions until further down the line. Maybe we have to save her from another combat scenario for that to be a thing. But I don't know. It's debatable. But things are escalating in interesting directions so far, and I'm just not too sure where things are gonna go. I mean, I think everyone kind of knew this is the direction they would take. Morian wanting to fight the front lines by himself it seemed pretty obvious to me. And also, I guess the King of Elusia is not actually himself anymore because he's probably under the influence of Sombron, so that's interesting. There's a lot of interesting factors at play here, but all of it is pointing in directions of we're gonna have to commit some patricide here and there to potentially solve a lot of the problems between these warring kingdoms. But otherwise, at least the illusion issue. But yeah, other than that, I'm still interested to see where the Aleer turning into Dark Aleer is going to play into this. I'm assuming I'm assuming that the moment we go to try and save Morian is going to be the moment where Sombron is going to appear, and our first contact with Sombron is likely going to spur that darker aspect of our character, because I am interested to see where our character stands. Like, I don't know if maybe it was just past Aleer is a darker person than current, but again, this is all debatable. Also, I find it kind of still weird that we don't know who the father is, because it's pretty obvious to me who the father is. I wasn't lying when I said we might have to commit a few patricides here and there. Anyways, yeah. So that was Fire Emblem Engage, ladies and gentlemen. I'm interested to see where this story goes next. And it looks like we're getting in, I guess Illusia is a snow country too. Figures. It's always the evil places that are covered in snow. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.